7:30 in the morning, and I think I've been overdoing it a bit. I'm gonna have another high-paying day, and that's gonna require some muddling through. Let's see how it goes. It's weird how it keeps coming up to this exact number. This is Soot. He's my oldest's cat, and I guess I need to vacuum. Outfit for the day. Breakfast. It's 8:31, and my son just accidentally spilled a cup of green tea across his keyboard of his laptop, so that was fun. School laptop, even. I mean, not owned by the school, but owned by our family specifically for school. For distance learning. But the laptop appears to be fine. I'm gonna cross my fingers it stays that way. It's 1:49, and I totally missed getting a picture of my lunch, I think. Maybe. It was romaine lettuce leaves with a leftover chicken mush, basically. It kind of all fell apart after being in the crock pot. It was still really tasty with mustard and mayo. And I am just totally desperate for something tasty. And so I just whipped up a keto version of pumpkin pie filling, and I'm baking it without a crust. So I'm absolutely going to pick out on that later. But I didn't even bother measuring the spices, but it's a pet peeve of mine. You have to have all the spices in your pumpkin pie or it sucks. So cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and clove. All of them. I'm so picky about this. And I don't know what it's going to turn out like because I've never used cream cheese in my pumpkin pie before in place of the condensed sweetened milk. I used a half cup of erythritol and about 5 drops of stevia. And despite the 4 eggs in it, I can tell you that the mixture tasted right. Yeah. I'm desperate. So, there we go. Keto pumpkin bars. And the thing I was going to talk about last night was that I am having issues with coconut flour and almond flour, and it's activating my asthma the same way that beans and peanuts do. I think it's a texture thing. It's fine to eat it. I don't swell up and react, but when I actually am swallowing this stuff, it turns into a coughing fit. So that sucks. So I have to find some other options. The flavor of the pumpkin pie bars turned out to be a little bit flat. Also, those white lumps are cream cheese. I think I could have used a better sugar combination or a better sugar substitute, but my youngest is a picky eater and he liked them, so these are definitely going to get eaten. Dinner was sort of a beef thing. I threw some salsa on there and some Parmesan cheese whiz next to, which wasn't horrible. I'm just glad I didn't have to cook. It's 10:52. I'm just about done. I spent way too much time sitting out on the front porch helping my oldest to try to sort out 5 paragraphs worth of what science means to him, which is particularly difficult because he's not a very communicative person. We got into some pretty good discussions about things where science went wrong, where science achieved great things. We talked about Madame Curie's radioactive notebooks and how the inventor of TNT did not really want to be known for that invention, and that's why we know that inventor now better as Alfred Nobel of the Nobel Peace Prize. So he was definitely paying attention. He was engaged on the subject, but he was also exhausted because he's been getting up very early in the morning after staying up really late too many nights, and his sleep schedule isn't quite back to being normal hours. So very likely he's going to be awake early, puttering around the house, messing with his schoolwork. But seventh graders, jeez. Okay, well, that's it. I'm pretty much done for the day. Thank you for sharing my day with me.